Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Mike Rashid answering some questions that you guys asked me. Let's dive right into this. Let's see. My current height and weight. I was messing with somebody on Instagram the other day. They asked me how tall am I, and I said 4'11", and they were like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah," but no, I'm not. I'm 5'11", 215 pounds. I'm typically 220 right now. I'm trying to like lean out more than I am, but I'm pretty lean already. So I never lose much weight when I'm leaning out. But I'm 215, 5'11". All right. Next question. Um, how much food will you eat daily during your last bulk? Seeing you stayed lean as fuck. You're right. I did stay lean as fuck. I attribute that to two things. The way that I train. Um, as far as in the gym with the weights, I lift. I always go heavy. I'm still trying to put on some mass, so I do lift heavy. To increase that strength so that I can rep heavy weights, and I hit a lot of reps with heavy weights. I don't, I'll push myself until I can't go anymore. You seen in the last squat video, I'll squat to failure, something heavy. Do that with bench press, everything. So the amount of calories you burn when you're lifting heavy like that and a lot of reps is ridiculous. It can't really be calculated because as we all know, with strength training, with lifting weights, you're not only burning calories while you're actually in the gym training, but however long it's taking for those muscles to rebuild and grow back, you're still burning calories. It could be 2 days. It could be, you never know. So yeah, that keeps it keeps you somewhat at a calorie deficit. However, I did eat a lot this year. Um, Greek yogurt was a staple in my diet. I ate a lot of protein, a lot of lean meats. This year I ate a lot of turkey, a lot of tilapia. This summer I've been eating a lot of kangaroo meat, venison. We call it Bambi, but venison and bison. Just like quality proteins. You got to stay on your veggies. My favorite is broccoli. I eat a lot of broccoli. I do eat spinach as well, asparagus, stuff like that. As far as my carbs, I love sweet potatoes and I love white rice. So I ate a lot. I would eat my portions for like most of the year. Like if I cook a pack of a 1 pound pack of ground turkey, I could probably do that in one sitting, eat it in one sitting. But I would try to split it over two. So I was doing more than the typical 8 ounces of protein, of animal protein when I did eat. I was eating a lot. I was eating really clean, extremely clean, but I was eating a lot. And the reason that I'm able to eat a lot is because I train typically twice a day, and I train really hard. And like my quote unquote cardio is very intense. It's either like out sprinting in sand, running stairs, or some sparring, some kind of combat training. So it's not your typical, 45 minutes to an hour on a treadmill. I wouldn't even break a sweat doing that. Unfortunate thing about being in really good shape is you got to do more to see results. So you can't do the basic stuff. You could put two people on a treadmill or whatever cardio device that monitors your calorie being burned, and the person that's in better shape will burn a lot less than the person that's not in that greater shape. So when you have a body that's pretty strong, your cardiovascular capacity is pretty high, and it's just harder to cut to dig into those calories because you need a lot more work. So I do a lot more intense types of training. Uh, being a given, I can consume more calories. Days that I'm not that active, I'm not consuming as much calories. Uh, to be honest, there's days that uh, I have a long road trip and I'm not doing nothing but sitting in the car. I'm barely eating much because first of all, I'm not hungry, and I don't want to put all of these empty. I don't want to put all these calories in my body that I'm not going to use up. It's like putting gas in your car. You put gas in your car and you drive it out. You don't put gas in the car, don't move it, and keep putting gas in the car. You know what I mean? Um, so I eat instinctually. Um, I don't eat 8 times a day just because that's the thing to do being a bodybuilder. I don't do that. I eat when I'm hungry, and it just so happens to on my normal active days, I'm hungry at the same time every day. So I eat when I'm hungry when I need it. It's usually right when I first wake up. I'm starving. Uh, about 3 hours after that, 3.5 hours after that, I eat another meal, and that's about 45 minutes before my workout. I eat again after my workout, and I may have one more meal a couple hours after that. I eat typically 4 times a day. That's all I need. But those are some hearty meals. So yeah, and then if I get hungry at night, I will grab munch on some Greek yogurt. And there's a way, I get plain Greek yogurt. There's ways to make it taste good just by putting stevia in it, or the Walden Farms. They got the Walden Farms calorie-free caramel or chocolate syrup. It's bomb. It's bomb. So stuff like that. Um, that's pretty much how I bulk this year. I'm all about clean bulking. I feel like if you're just bulking just to bulk, just putting on all kind of weight, not just muscle, what's the purpose? What's the point of cutting weight? I mean, if you're if most of what you gain is fat, you're just losing back the fat. Yeah, so I don't really, you know, my gains are very slow. Um, but they're solid gains. It's muscle. I'm not putting on a bunch of fat. From last summer to this year, I gained about a solid 7 to 8 pounds, and my body fat is the same. It's in the single digits. It hasn't moved. So that's what I'm about, and that's a whole year. I got pictures from last year and this year from the same exact time, the same exact location, and they're pretty damn similar. You can see this year just my traps are a little bigger, my shoulders are a little more rounder, my legs are bigger, but it's not a huge difference. Um, so I'm not like y'all see pictures. I'm not the biggest guy in the world. You see pictures I post after I'm pumped from a workout, but I have a pretty I've always been very lean and athletic, and I still have that type of frame. It just has a lot more muscle on it right now. I'm not a real big, bulky guy. Uh, Pictures can be deceiving at times. I'm not the biggest guy, I admit that. But I think I have a well proportioned physique, and that's what I want. Um, so that's the question that I chose today, and I answered it. I hope I answered it enough for you. And that's it.